All right. Good morning, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Did I mention Twitter? So I have been up since an extremely, almost obscene point in the day this morning. All right, I'm going to have to do this portrait style. Sorry about that. All my videographer friends are going to be angry at me. But I figured I would do a quick live stream. Actually, I plan on doing several here from MLConf in wonderful New York City. Even though I haven't lived here 14, 15 years, I consider New York City home, and it is good to be back. In fact, flew into LaGuardia this morning. I left DC. I left my house this morning at like 4 a.m. to get here before the event starts. I do plan on live streaming quite a bit of it. Oh, there we go. There's the better lighting. Do plan on doing some live streaming. I've got my coffee. First cup of coffee since like 4 a.m. this morning. So it's definitely time for a refill. I wish I could stay longer, but there's a lot of things going back home in DC and Chateau Lavigne. I wasn't able to spend much time here, but I am doing the kind of one-day commute to DC, from DC to New York via plane, because the train wouldn't get me here for another hour. Amtrak has really cut back on their services, unfortunately. But in other news, I'm here at not my first professional conference since the pandemic, but definitely the first one where I had to travel to. I was at AFCEA in Baltimore, and I was in AUSA in DC. But this is my first business trip where I actually had to get on a plane in 2 years, more than 2 years now, actually. And I'm excited to kind of back to some semblance of what is normal. And it is definitely good to see. Red Hat is one of the key sponsors. Their logo is right there on the big screen. I will do some recording, probably not like live streaming of the keynote and stuff. It looks like there's some good AV gear here, so definitely stay tuned to some of the pictures I'm going to take. Today, fun fact, was the first time I set foot in Queens. It's been a long time. So I still have a couple of relatives in Queens. Not sure if I'm going to have time to see them. Have a lot of friends up here still. Not sure if I'm going to have time to see anyone other than the conference, just because I'm going back tonight. And just logistically for my family, that was easier. And I'm just babbling on because I have been up since like 3 o'clock. I think I got up because I had to do some stuff for my wife to set up, pack the kids' lunch, that sort of thing, make things a little easier for her, take care of the puppies. And yeah, that's about it for me. I'm excited to be here. I look forward to doing a few more live streams. And this is a beautiful venue. If you look over here, let me do the pan around. There's the really cool AV gear. So I think they are streaming this. You'll see the Red Hat logo. Red Hat is a sponsor. There's the morning agenda. Now, it's my understanding that there will be a keynote by someone from Red Hat. So I'm going to take a look at the. I'm going to take a look at this. I'll take a look at the schedule officially later. They're doing it through QR codes. I guess nobody wants to touch printed materials anymore. It's also better for the environment too. And they have a nice little expo area, I guess, with a wonderful view of the Empire State Building. That's the view uptown. And my first time back in the city in a while. And it's good to be back at doing this, doing the conference thing. It's nice to actually be here in person, to physically meet with people, talk with people, network, and do a live stream from the, which I have to say, when I used to do live streams at the Hay Street office, it required a ridiculous amount of equipment. Now, all I need is my smartphone and a browser. I'm running this off my Android. And I have to tell you, the experience is just as good. Let me know in the comments below if the stream is good or the stream is bad. But I'm excited to be here. It's just amazing to kind of all this stuff we took for granted prior to the pandemic in regards to conferences, the coffee, the bagels, the venue. Like it's all in some ways, trying to put my optimist hat on, we're getting to experience again for the first time. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to the conference and seeing what's out there. Looking forward to chat with some folks about Red Hat OpenShift data science and what we can do for your projects. So with that, I'm going to sign off for now, finish my coffee, get another cup before the keynote starts. You have a good day and stay tuned to whatever channel you're watching, whether this is YouTube, the Frank Squirrel TV channel, my LinkedIn feed, Twitter, Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. Stay tuned. Maybe these will be turned into data-driven podcasts. Who knows what the future brings? Have a good day. Signing off live from New York City.